What if I told you the answer to endless power might be hidden in simple magnets? Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? For generations, people have chased the dream of a motor that spins forever, fueled by nothing but magnetic forces. Why does this idea spark such incredible hope, and what's the real science behind it? Today, we're uncovering the captivating story of the magnetic motor. The magnetic motor idea. The magnetic motor sounds simple. It works on the pull and push of magnets. Magnets can move metal without touching it. That fact alone feels like free power waiting to happen. Builders often talk about a V-shaped design. In this design, a roller moves down a path guided by magnets. The roller speeds up as the magnets push and pull it. Anyone can try this at home and watch the roller move fast. Now, imagine connecting many V-shapes. After one path ends, another begins. The roller moves in circles, pushed on every side. In theory, this motion never stops. Supporters say it is like wrapping motion around itself. Once started, the motor should keep spinning. No wires, no fuel, only magnets. This is why so many are drawn to it. The idea feels real because the first part works. Magnets do move metal and give it speed. But the question is not about starting motion. The question is whether that motion can truly last, and whether it can ever give out usable power. The problem of perpetual motion. Perpetual motion is an old dream. The thought of a wheel that never stops has tempted inventors for centuries, but nature follows rules that do not bend. Newton explained one of these rules long ago. A body at rest will stay at rest. A body in motion will stay in motion. This is true only when no outside forces act on it. On Earth, forces are always present. Friction slows moving parts. Air resistance pushes back. Surfaces wear down and heat escapes. Because of this, no motion on Earth can last forever. Even the smoothest roller will stop. Even the best design will lose energy. Believers in magnetic motors confuse endless motion with endless energy. These are not the same thing. A ball rolling in space might travel forever, but it does not give out power. It only holds the energy placed in it at the start. Nothing new is created in the process. Motion versus energy. Many people mix up motion with energy. Motion is movement. Energy is the ability to do work. They are not the same. Think of a spinning top. It looks alive as it turns, but the energy inside it was given by your hand. When that energy is gone, the top falls. Picture a golf ball thrown in space. It will travel without end if nothing blocks it. This looks like free power, but it is not creating new energy. It is only carrying what was given at the start. Engineers even use flywheels to store power. The wheel spins fast, holding energy in motion. Later, that stored motion can be released, but the wheel must first be charged with outside force. This is the heart of the mistake. Motion can hold energy. Motion can release energy, but motion cannot make energy out of nothing. Every system must follow this simple rule. The generator test. A generator changes motion into electricity. It works by slowing down the thing that turns it. The spinning part gives up energy to make current. Now think about the magnetic motor idea. If it were real, you could link it to a generator. The magnets would keep the wheel turning. The generator would draw out electricity forever. But here is the problem. Every bit of power pulled from the generator must be replaced. The motor has to push harder to keep turning. That extra push needs extra energy. Without fuel or outside input, the motor cannot give more. Instead, it slows down. The lights would fade. The dream ends. This is why experts stop the claim at once. It breaks the law of energy conservation. No trick, no clever design can dodge that law. Energy can move, shift, or change form, but it cannot come out of nowhere. The Delft University incident. The most famous story comes from the Netherlands. A man named Gijs showed his magnetic motor at Delft University. The room was full of students, professors, and visitors. The device was placed on a table. It began to spin, smooth and steady. The crowd clapped as if history had been made. Videos of the event spread quickly online. Supporters said the proof was now clear. If a respected university allowed this, then it must be true. The motor, they claimed, had beaten the laws of physics, but questions soon followed. The university distanced itself from the show. They explained that one employee had arranged it without approval. That person later left the university. The institution stressed that it did not support magnetic motor research. Still, the video remains a rallying point. People use it as evidence that free energy is real. They ignore the fact that no product came out of it. No lab reports, no follow-up studies, no repeatable results. Only one short moment, wrapped in applause and mystery. The video evidence. The Delft video looks convincing at first glance. A motor spins. A propeller turns. The audience reacts with excitement, but sound can reveal a hidden truth. If the motor were truly self-powered, it would keep gaining speed. The pitch of the spinning parts would rise higher and higher. That never happens in the recording. Instead, the sound rises once at the start, then it stays nearly flat. This is the behavior of a simple electric motor. It runs on stored power, not on endless energy. The small propeller shown cannot balance the claimed output. If the wattage was real, the motor would break free from the table. It would roar with force too great to hide. This explains why the motor was shown only briefly. Never for long hours, never under heavy load. A hidden battery can last a short time, but not forever. And that short window is enough to stage a show. The patent mystery. The inventor of the magnetic motor claimed many patents. Some documents show designs and experiments, but no patent ever led to a working product on the market. Books and manuals exist for anyone to read. Suppliers sell kits and instructions. Yet no complete system is available for purchase. No company sells it openly. Some say big corporations block the technology. They claim the motor would ruin energy markets. Others argue the inventor must stay hidden. But this story does not add up. The man demonstrated his system openly for decades. He showed it at trade fairs and universities. He never faced serious persecution. The manuals and kits continue to circulate. Videos still go viral online. People share the idea with friends and on forums. Everyone asks how to build it themselves. Yet no functioning machine is ever produced. This shows that the promise exists only in theory. Reality always falls short. Why people believe. Millions of people want free energy. The magnetic motor promises it. Videos, photos, and demonstrations feed hope. Technical explanations are confusing. Magnets seem magical to many. The V-shaped designs and rolling mechanisms appear clever. Internet forums and social media spread stories quickly. Some enthusiasts test small experiments at home. They see motion and think energy is endless. The appeal is emotional, not scientific. People want to believe in something revolutionary. They ignore physics laws because hope feels stronger. Historical myths add to the fascination. Tesla is often mentioned as a hidden genius. Free energy ideas repeat over decades. Curiosity mixes with desire for independence. No fuel cost sounds perfect. The dream of producing electricity from nothing is very tempting. This explains why interest never fades. Even proven failures attract millions of viewers. The physics barrier. Physics sets strict limits on energy. Every system must follow the law of conservation of energy. Energy cannot appear from nothing. It only changes from one form to another. The magnetic motor claims to produce more energy than it uses. This is impossible under known physical laws. Magnets can move objects, but they cannot create endless motion without an external source. Friction, air resistance, and material imperfections always reduce energy. Even a perfect rolling wheel eventually stops on Earth. Kinetic energy must come from an initial input. A generator converts motion to electricity, but it cannot run without a supply. Perpetual motion of the first kind violates these principles. Even if a roller spins endlessly, it does not generate new energy. It only stores existing energy temporarily. This explains why no functional product exists. No company sells a working magnetic motor. No laboratory reproduces it reliably. Despite these limits, the magnetic motor attracts attention worldwide. Videos of it go viral. People comment with wonder and questions. Many want to see it work. They share links, manuals, and kits. Some attempt to build small versions at home. Social media spreads myths quickly. Technical jargon and clever demonstrations make it seem real. Curiosity mixes with hope for independence and limitless power. Books and guides sell in Germany and beyond. Even skeptical viewers feel a thrill watching experiments. Tesla and historical inventors are referenced, adding credibility. The fascination persists because human desire for freedom and control is strong. Wonder and caution coexist in this story. The magnetic motor is intriguing. It captures imagination everywhere. Videos and manuals make it seem possible. Science tells a different story. Energy cannot be created from nothing. Every system has limits. Friction and losses prevent endless motion. Generators need input to produce electricity. No design can break these laws. Curiosity and hope drive people to explore. Many tests, many watches, many dreams. The fascination continues despite evidence. Understanding physics is key. Critical thinking protects against false claims. The magnetic motor teaches both wonder and caution. It reminds us to question and to learn. Reality and hope can coexist carefully.